Some pretty sophisticated testing going on at Eglin Air Force Base for some of the biggest, baddest bombers around. Fox 10 News' Dacian Smith tells us why.
Pilots out of Eglin Air Force Base in Texas touched down at Eglin Air Force Base to test upgrades for the B-52 and the B-1 bomber flown by Major Paul Hampshire.
What makes it special is it's the only supersonic bomber in the Air Force inventory.
Major Hampshire says the primary mission for the B-1 bomber is carrying weapons up to 2,000 pounds, like they did in Afghanistan. They also focus on long-range attacks, which makes testing hardware and software upgrades crucial.
We see how sustainable and effective it is, and then deliver that to our warfighting squadrons.
Major Hampshire says it's all about lethality and survivability of the aircrafts.
The enemy is constantly getting smarter and smarter surface-to-air missiles, surface-to-air radars, smarter air-to-air threats.
And that's where Eglin Air Force Base comes in by upgrading the defensive avionics on the planes.
Even though the planes aren't here, the people that are working here are looking at those threats. They reprogram our plane in order to see and defeat those threats.
Since the pandemic, it's been difficult to get different test squadrons together, but this week's Commanders Conference gave them the perfect chance to see what each other is doing.
That gives me expectations for whether it be a month down the road, a year down the road, years down the road, for some type of upgrade they're expecting. That may change our tactics in the future.
And for engineers to get hands and eyes on the aircrafts themselves.
And just being out here, seeing how we sit in the plane, seeing how we operate, just looking around is a huge benefit for them. And it also gave us an opportunity to go to their laboratory, see what they're working on.
Dacian Smith, Fox 10 News.